Hello everyone, this is SaintMarcuz here once again, here to show off my second place OTS store deck list. I've changed it quite a bit from the last deck list that I showed you. I'm trying to focus the deck to beat 3 of the hardest matchups, which is Sword Soul, Flunderies, and Based. And maybe try Axis as well if we're gonna put that one on top. I actually had to face that last night. Um, but yeah, here's the deck list. So 3 Lubert, 1 Drama, 1 Ab. We went to 3 Tragedy and we cut the Comedy in this list, sadly. But we're going to be sending Tragedy to the grave a lot more often now for cost reasons. Next we have the Fusion Destiny package, which is the Destiny Hero Denier, the Malicious, and the Malicious. Following up after that, we got the 2 Fusion Destinies for the package. And then we have the Fight for package, which is 2 Poly, 1 Patchwork, 2 Edge Imp. We cut this down, 1 Edge Imp and 1 Patchwork, so that we never had to worry about bricking on it. That was an issue that kept coming up a lot. So that is the main monster and package lineup. Next, we got the branded spells. 1 theater. I cut it down to 1 finally. The meta isn't relevant enough for this card to be at 2. I had to take that into realization. 3 branded opening because best spell in the deck, hands down. Card literally opens up combo in the draw phase so we can avoid getting drolled and effect veilered. Do not do that against Sword Soul. Lost the YCS round because of that. It was a dumb move by me. 2 branded in red. And then we got 2 starters, the Gold Sark, Foolish Burial. And that would be our branded lineup. Next, let's talk about Disruption. The 3 Super Poly, which I don't think you should ever not play in this deck. And then we've got the Forbidden Droplets at 3. And then we're playing 2 evenly matched, and we're bumping this up to 3. So this will be a 41 card deck. Right now it's a 40 card deck. I want to see this card because if you evenly match your opponent and they're playing the Brave Engine, they have to banish everything but the token on their board, which is fantastic. And then we have the 3 hand traps, Imperm, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm. That is the main deck of 40 cards. Our plan with Droplet is to open the Impermanent Droplet in hand, activate Imperm, follow it with Droplet, try to get past the base board of 2 negates somehow, some way. Because they'll have a Herald of Arclight on the field, preventing us to send monsters. Next, we have the extra deck, which we have Underworld Closed Goddess. Again, this is a flex spot. There's 3 flex spots in the deck, so I'll tell you which ones they are. Relinquish Anima. This is also a flex spot. This is a good way to start. You can, if you bricked and have Tragedy in the hand and no way to start combo, and you have a branded red as well with the Tragedy, you can normal summon the Tragedy, link it off for Anima, activate branded red, grab the Tragedy back in the Anima, and fuse the Anima, make a monster, and add with the Tragedy. So there's the Link monster package. Next we got the 2 Masquerade Blazing Dragons. We love burning people. It's always awesome. 2 Quiritus, Despia Quiritus. Card's still super good. I still like opening up with this more than this because this gives me a search when this leaves the field. It really makes my opponent want to return this to the extra deck. We're playing the 1 Despian Proskinion. Proskinion is just amazing at OTKing. There's no reason why you shouldn't play 1. Then we have the Fusion Destiny package, which is Destiny Hero Dangerous and Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer. I super polyed into a DPE using Dangerous last night. It was good. Got the super poly Phantom Knight board with the DPE on board. Next we've got the super poly targets of the Star Infusion Venom Dragon, Mud Dragon of Swamp, and Dragostapelia. Still really good cards. Draco's starting to become less relevant. Players are getting smarter. They are killing off their dark monsters so they can't get super polyed. Yep. And then we have 2 Chimera. One of these Chimera is the flex spot. So our current flex spots are 1 Chimera, Anima, and Underworld Goddess. And then we're playing the first Dark Lord. First Dark Lord is awesome, helps us stop from being targeted on our main deck fairy monsters, and boy oh boy do people get frustrated with that. Deck's really awesome. I love playing it. Just wish I opened the evenly match against the base player. Game 2, it would have been so much better. But I have a Albaz version of this deck, which I'm going to be testing out for the next 3 days. I got a locals coming up, and I'll probably post a video before I go to a really big card event on the Saturday in Miami. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys some combos real quick. I'll just show you one combo for the video. I always like showing a combo at the end of the video just to see what we're going here. We like to play this going second. We want to break their board. We don't want to start. It's very, very scary playing in the based. Sword Soul not so much going second, and Floowandereeze is the barrier statue, so we're at 40 right now. The barrier statue is our main issue with the Floowandereeze, because it prevents us from summoning any lighter darks with the wind barrier statue. So we have to normal summon Luber, hope they don't book a Moon us as we go to the battle phase, and then kill the barrier statue. If not, it's the whole reason why we're going to be running the Imperms and the Droplets main deck. We want to break their board. We need to break their board. Alright, so first hand that we have coming up here. See how we did. See if we didn't brick or not, because we do all these videos in one take. 1 evenly matched, 1 droplet, 1 branded in red, 1 branded opening, 1 infinite imperm. That is amazing. I absolutely love this already. This is fantastic. And then draw, because we are going turn 2. Okay, so we start off with amazing stuff. We will attempt to break their board here. We will activate Impermanence, targeting, if we're playing against base, we'll activate the Impermanence, targeting the Baron de Fleur they have set up on their field, or the Herald of Arclight. They will chain. We will chain with Branded Opening to pitch a card, and to add a Despia. We will wait for them to chain again. We will then activate Droplets, and we'll send both of these cards to Graveyard to negate both of those cards in the reactionary phase of them popping for Scythe. Would be the best option to do here. So we just sent 2 and negated 2. Now they cannot respond to us. We're going to discard the evenly match off of that, unless they stop the droplet, because we still don't discard for cost off of opening. If we have to discard off of cost for opening, we'll pitch the branded in red. But at this point in time, they did not stop the droplet. We send the evenly match. We will then summon from the deck. We're probably in standby phase right here when they try to stop Scythe lock us. So let's pretend it's standby phase. We will then summon another Luber. And we will use a Luber effect to search, and Luber will search us a theater. You know, I take that back. I'm still gonna search the tragedy here. I'll take that back. We'll then normal summon in main phase the Luber, activate the effect of Luber, and we will search out the field spell. We'll then activate Theater here, and we will poly the Tragedy and the Luber. That will give us a Quartis. We'll use the tragedy effect to search us a drama. We want to crack their board, so we're going to have to brand it in red here, targeting the tragedy to banish. We'll banish the tragedy. And we'll use the dramaturge we just added to banish that as well. We will then summon a Masquerade Blazing Dragon here. We will then chain to the effect of drama to search summon back the Querities to make everything on the opponent's side field 0, and then in chain 1 when it resolves, we have 3k, 25, 25 for 8k and game. So that would be an OTK right there. We are not attacking directly with the Masquerade. We will kill a 0 attack monster for game. Hope you enjoyed this video, the deck profile and the combo. Got more videos planned in the future, and I have a Despia Albaz deck that I'll be playtesting tonight and tomorrow for locals. See you then.